Okay, so as you guys know, it's the LS6 here, our 1988 944 turbo with the LS6 V8. Yeah, so as some of you may know, it's waiting to be tuned right now. After we put in the cam, the heads, intake manifold, all that good stuff, spec'd it up pretty nicely. Obviously the computer won't know exactly how to make it run right and stuff, so we need to get it tuned, and it's taking so long, well, because one, we're a little busy, and two, it's hard to just set up an appointment, and we got to find the right tuner. Frost Tuned by Frost down in Richmond is a good one on these LS engines. So we're thinking, okay, maybe that, but there's also another guy near us who isn't too bad either. So we're figuring that out in the upcoming weeks here, but we just figured, since it's been months and months since we've driven it, we're gonna need to like wash it and stuff. Oh my goodness, this looks like neglect right here. Oh my gosh, look at this. Looks like we just took this thing off-roading in a Baja competition. Wow. Yeah, we had like, May was like such a rainy month here in Washington DC area. It just would not stop, rain after rain after rain. So that's obviously why all the mud's on it, all the mud's getting like kicked up and stuff. So anyway, I just wanted to update you guys because I know it's been a while since we made a video with this car. We absolutely love this car. It's just we haven't had much time to get it tuned, and we want to tune it before we start making some really sick videos with it, just because that's obviously what you want to do with your car. You don't want to run it too hard untuned. So I haven't been able to make many videos with it, but hopefully once it's tuned here, we should you should start to see a bunch of nice videos with this car. Again, a little more about the car. So it weighs close, I mean, it's so light. We took it up on the scales up in Pennsylvania when we drove by. It tipped the scales at like under 2,800 pounds. So a normal 944 turbo is like 3,000, 3,100, something like that. It's around that number, give or take. But this one, obviously, with these bride seats that are extremely light, and no back seats, some gutting back there, up here, just lighter stuff all over the place. Those are gone, so it's kind of semi-gutted a little bit. It's nothing crazy. You still got everything you need and want, but just the unnecessary things we kind of took out. So doesn't weigh a whole lot, and with the LS6 spec engine, so technically it started life out as an LS1, but when Chris was driving it in the winter long time ago, over a year ago in the winter, he just was getting preoccupied on other stuff, and he didn't see the temperature gauge, that guy there, so it got pegged all the way past 250. And I know you think, oh, he's a car guy, he should have known to look out for that. I guess he was just busy on other things, and then when he saw it, he went, oh crap. And later we found out the head gasket blew. Great. So after that point, I waited for a couple months before we could finally get it in our garage and start working on it, and it was freezing at that time. So we finally got it in the garage and we started working on it, and then of course, while you're in there, you gotta do some more work on it. So that's when we put in a little higher than an LS6 spec cam, so that gives it a nice little lope at idle. It sounds pretty good. If you guys probably heard it, so that's nice. And then we did a LS6 intake manifold, and then we did 243 LS6 heads, and custom that we did air intake setup, and I think that's about it. And it's got headers on it with catless 3-inch all the way through to the back, so it sounds absolutely sick. Yeah, so it pushes out like 400 horsepower, 400 pound-feet of torque. Yeah, something like that. It's a lot. 380, 390, like to the wheels, 400. We got to get it dynoed. We'll know then. Once it's tuned and dynoed, we'll get you some actual numbers, but something really high like that. So it weighs not much at all. It's got a ton of power, so it's crazy. So I can't wait to make some videos with it, but I know you guys were asking me for updates, so there's your update. We're just getting it washed now. But yeah, I really can't wait. This is gonna be some good stuff. Here we are washing 944 turbo now, so we'll wash them both at the same time because they're both dirty as can be. And yeah, all right, so there's a little update. You'll see more of these cars on the channel along with all of our other cars. So as always, if you haven't subscribed already, make sure to hit that subscribe button, like this video, and we will catch you in the next one. All clean. This thing was dirty as can be, as you guys just saw earlier, but we got it all washed up and it's looking fine. Nice. This one's looking good too. Just wash this one. Perfect. All right, let's hope they stay clean this time.
All right, so our oil filter is relocated below this piece of sheet metal here, and with the splitter added to the bottom, we can't get to the oil filter anymore. And instead of taking the whole splitter off every time that we want to change the oil, we're just going to lose this piece of sheet metal here. I don't know why it's on this side, it's not on the other side. It's probably for blocking any road debris from getting into the air intake, which used to be located over here, but now it's located in the header panel. Now
gone.
So
yeah, this comes out because oil filter is right below there, but we can't just get to it because you got the huge lip in the way. So yeah, here we go. Cutting it out. All right, it's working.
Alright, so we need to switch out the throttle body for a totally stock unit. This one's kind of ported, and we tried to make the idle hole a little bit bigger to kind of a cheater way for getting the idle right. Probably not the correct way. So we're putting it back to a stock unit, seeing if that helps at all, and then furthermore we would take it to a tuner who would probably prefer the not enlarged idle hole. So we're here with Andrew and Jeffrey, and we are Gonna get this guy on and off. Should be pretty simple.
So hopefully this helps, yeah. And by the way, our hole cut out now, there's like lighting and you can see it.
Fresh oil change.
It worked quite well. Look at that. You can just reach the oil filter, boom, just like that. So that's pretty clutch. So yeah, hopefully this will help this.
That it feels right.